Alright, Dean Davison live, weatherblogs.com, studio meteorologist. Tonight we're having a normal overnight outlook for the first time in a while. Here, as we can actually go into a regular pattern, and you can see the high pressure is building to the Midwest. A little bit of rain here on the Carolina coast and up in the Midwest, excuse me, the New York area. As a little front comes through, and we have a new system pushing into the west, and another strong low trying to form on the west coast. Alright, 12 Zulu time. You see that start moving in. A little bit of mixed precipitation up towards the northeast. We might actually see this up in the mountains, have some snow this weekend. It's possible. High pressure is going to build east. Beautiful weather for the weekend. A little chilly, but beautiful weather for the weekend here in the mid-Atlantic states and the northeast for the most part. And these highs will be blocking some precipitation on the west coast. Typical La Nina pattern. We're starting to kick this La Nina pattern in, and you'll see that when we go into our winter weather outlook for November 15th. La Nina will be mentioned a lot. Alright, anyway, we have 5 more tornadoes that were confirmed today in the Raleigh area, Pearson County being one area that got it, some EF0s. We also had EF2 in Halifax County, Virginia. Another EF1 in King. King had 2 tornadoes over the past 2 days. That's pretty crazy. We had a lot of tornadoes. 65 tornado reports within 2 days for the eastern half of the country, which is a lot of tornado reports. And the fact that we're looking at over 12 of them in the North Carolina, Virginia area, that is a tornado outbreak for this area. And the fact that it was nocturnal tornadic activity, we're very lucky to say that we didn't have any deaths from this. And EF2 is nothing to mess with. And the fact that they happened between 12 and 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, we're really lucky that we got away with no not very serious injuries, and no deaths at all. Nocturnal tornadoes are leading deaths from tornadic activity. So we're happy to report that there is no deaths and no serious injuries with any of these tornadoes in Virginia and North Carolina. So that's what you're going to see over the short range. Let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center site here. You see we have 3 areas. This one possibly becoming subtropical. It's going to get near Bermuda. We're going to go out in a minute. 30% chance and a 50% chance on these cells. We'll get in the satellite in one moment, but we're looking at it to become a subtropical system before it merges with a cold front from the huge low that we had over the weekend that caused all these tornadoes. Right now, it's moving west-northwest at 20 to 25 and 450 miles southeast of Bermuda. Let's take a look at the satellite image. Here we go, one system down here, 2 systems here. The one that's most likely to become a tropical storm is right here. This is moving west-northwest at this current 2025. It will be caught up and kicked out by this, which is what caused all the problems this weekend. So something like this is going to happen with this system. It's going to move in this general direction. Bermuda may have some interesting fun with this. This one, 30% chance. This will be subtropical too. Most of these are going to be subtropical now that are in this latitude area, because they're going to be in a higher latitude and are all going to be turned away out to sea. This one would have the most probability of a tropical system, but it also looks like it's going to be sheared away as it moves in this general direction before turning out to sea. So, there's a few of what the models are thinking now with these 3 systems here. We might have subtropical Sherry. That'd be good. Subtropical storm Sherry. SSS, subtropical storm. So this will be interesting to see all the dry air that's around this and the water vapor in here. You know, that's normal for subtropical systems to get that dry air around it. It's more or less a mix of a hurricane and a nor'easter. There we have some disturbed weather down here in the Gulf, but nothing serious. Alright, let's go to the early weekend look here for the Roanoke and Triad regions as cleanup continues. 43 overnight, 59 beautiful degrees Friday, still chilly. Make sure you have a jacket in the morning. 36 overnight Friday night, 66 Saturday, 69 Sunday, 66 on Monday, mostly cloudy Monday night. We get some unsettled weather possibly by Tuesday and in a Triad. Much of the same going across the board as the Roanoke Valley. You can take here and look at the temperatures for the triad. So some damage cleanup going to be going on. Any more tornado reports come in, we'll pass them right along to you as we did tonight with more tornado reports I said that we're going to probably see. Other than that, with this historical storm, you'll see more definitely information coming up, especially if I do when I write my paper. I may post the paper when I'm finished with it, with the Lee Side Convergence tornadic activity, to here at liveweatherblocks.com when I'm all finished with it. So, anyways, until tomorrow, this is Dean D. Davison, liveweatherblocks.com, student meteorologist, with your overnight outlook. Have a great night.